Hi guys! Welcome to episode 3 of The Mean Girls Knit. I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Rebecca. And we're the Mean Girls.
Hi. You can find us we have a Ravelry group called You Can't Knit With Us. So come on over and say hi. You can find me on Ravelry as Heyitsstephanie. And you can find me on Instagram as Heyitsstephanie05. I realized last time I said 05, but it's 05.
I think 05 is fine, but 05, yeah, you're right. That does make more sense.
Yeah, I was like, oh god.
Yeah, that was kind of...
So, yeah, it was a bad episode. Anyways.
That was a bad episode. Okay, so, and then you can find me on Instagram as Heyitsrebeccah, Rebeccah. And I'm on Ravelry, just as Heyitsrebeccah, without the H.
And we have an Instagram for the podcast.
Oh yeah, we do. The Mean Girls Knit podcast. Is that the whole thing, or is it just
the Mean Girls Knit?
The Mean Girls Knit. That's
Sorry, moving on. So, welcome to episode 3. Welcome back. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for...
We made it to episode 3.
We did.
That's amazing. Okay,
so thank you for everybody that's coming back.
Thanks for coming back.
Thanks for tuning in. I need more caffeine.
I need more caffeine too. What are you drinking
Speaking
today?
of which, I'm drinking a cherry citrus Rockstar sparkling energy drink, which are impossible to find, but there's a gas station next to my house.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them. No, do not go to that gas station.
They don't know where I live.
Sell them. I don't care. What if they find out it's the internet?
And they sold my husband a whole case of them, guys.
They don't sell them.
Well,
anymore.
Probably not anymore because I just bought like a whole case. The guy came out of the back. I was like,
I just got 10 of these yesterday.
Oh, I should have bought a case.
Oh, well, that's all they had. It was 10.
They didn't have any back?
Yeah, no. Okay, so this is the Peach Sparkling Rockstar, and they're discontinued. I have, I think, 7 left after today. And, guys, I just realized this last week that I get really attached to my food. Like, I have emotional problems with my food being discontinued. I need to, like, not get attached to my food. You know how people are all like, oh, he cheated on me, so I can never trust men again? I can never trust food again. That's how I feel, because they discontinued this. And every so often I find some, and when I find some, I buy, like, the whole thing, as much as I have. I'll buy 20 at a time, I don't care.
I bought a whole case.
And then I'm like, okay, well, now I only have 7 left. But this is my 4th set of goodbyes, Stephanie. I can't handle it anymore.
It's just getting, because every time we find somewhere that carries them, we go in and buy all of them, because I love the cherry. The cherry ones are my absolute favorite, so if I come across a gas station that has them, the minimum I'm going to come out there with is 4.
Yeah, but you're a lot more chill than I am. Like, this is my life is over. These are gone.
Well, it's because I have other energy drinks that I like.
I don't have other energy drinks I like. That's what we do, is I try energy drinks on the show.
Yeah.
I hope I find one, because I can't. I can't say goodbye
the amps. The Zions ones have like a mango flavor kind of one.
That's gross.
Like. Okay, never mind.
I have to say goodbye to my energy drinks again. I got 7 left, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Maybe just take a picture and frame it on the wall.
But every single time I get down to my last one, I'm like, oh.
Bury the cans. Have a little funeral service.
Oh, dude, that's a good idea.
You could have.
I could knit them little sweaters.
You could.
Funeral sweaters.
You could. In fact, you know what? You could just knit yourself that sweater.
I feel like you're making fun of my tragedy. And I don't appreciate it at all. It's very sad.
Well, it's an energy drink.
Okay, but this is kind of like when I eat an Egg McMuffin or something, and then it's gone, and then I'm sad about it because I don't have it to eat anymore.
Okay, well, I get that. But I'm going to get other food.
But I can go back and get another Egg McMuffin. It's not the last Egg McMuffin on the planet.
It's probably not the last one on the planet.
It's going to be. And even if it's not, they stopped making them.
I know.
So they're going to expire at some point.
Expire.
They're not going to last forever. Guys, suggest an energy drink for me. I need help. It's bad. I need a rebound energy drink.
You need a rebound energy
drink? No, I need to stop emotionally attaching myself to my food.
That's probably a good start. At least you're recognizing the problem.
I need to, you know, be cold-hearted. I need to be cold-hearted. Just be like, I don't care. I don't care if this gets discontinued now. Speaking of not wanting stuff to get discontinued, do you know what I found yesterday?
What?
At Walmart?
What?
Deep fried Twinkies that you could take home and bake in your oven.
Oh,
dude.
Did you buy one?
Yeah, I did, but I ate it all.
You know I was coming today. You knew I was coming today. okay.
Yeah, but they come in a pack of 7, and that was a perfect amount for my family.
Okay, Molly didn't eat one.
Yeah, me and Neil had 1.5. We split it. It was great. It was great. It tastes...
Okay, that's not enough for your family. You could have saved one for me.
My friend was like, oh no, I bet that's really gross. Sorry, Melanie, I called you out. And I was like, no, dude, it tastes like angel farts and heroin. Like, it is. And
you could save me one?
No, because I baked them all at once. But dude, it's like a Twinkie, but it's got the deep fried batter. And then you bake it in the oven, because I don't have a deep fryer, otherwise I would have done that. And it was,
you know what,
it was amazing. I felt like crap afterward, but 10 out of 10 would eat again.
Oh my god.
Walmart.
I had a religious experience this week over some tacos. Her and I went to Puerto Vallarta, and I got some like carne asada tacos. I love carne asada tacos. I'll get steak tacos anywhere. Like, there's a Taco Bell next to my house. It's like one of my favorite foods. Yeah. So I told my husband, I'm craving some...
Sorry, I have lip gloss on. My hair keeps getting stuck
some
on
Mexican.
my face. I'm sorry for touching my face.
So we went to Puerto Vallarta, and I was like eating. I was like, oh my god. And he like started talking to me, and I'm like, stop.
Is this a food podcast?
No, it's a knitting podcast, but we just love food. We should talk about knitting. But I told him to stop talking. I was like, I'm sorry. I love you right now, but I'm having a religious experience with my tacos.
I do that.
And he started laughing. I'm like, you gotta taste this. So he ate one. He was like, oh my god. He's like, you're right. And I'm like, I know. Shut up.
Sometimes I seriously am eating stuff like this.
So good.
Because I feel it in my soul.
Right? I was like...
I get that. I get it.
I was like, carne asada.
And you didn't save any for me, did you?
It only came with 3.
Well, mine only came with 7, and I have 4 kids who had some. Kira didn't even eat hers.
Yeah, 4 plus 2.
Kira took a bite of hers, and then she squeezed it, and all the filling came out, like right all on Molly. Molly liked it.
I bet she did.
See? So Molly did eat some.
Of Kira's. You had one left you could have saved.
Well, then she stuck her finger in it and made like a little boat and just kept eating all the frosting, and then she tried to give it to me, and I didn't. I don't eat after my kids.
Kids are gross.
That's a little gross. Okay, anyway,
knitting. So, this is a knitting podcast. Let's talk about that instead of our religious experience of food this week.
But I love food.
I love food too, dude.
Okay, FOs, what do you have?
I have nothing. I have no
I just noticed that. I looked at the notes and then I asked you, what do you have? And there's nothing there for you.
I have no FOs.
I have 2. So I get to talk first. Actually, it's not...
Go ahead, talk. I'll just drink my energy
It's not
drink.
an official FO because I didn't weave in... I need to never wear lip gloss again. Remind me, guys. It's not an official FO because I didn't weave in my ends yet. It's got French.
Failure.
But it is done. It's a fingering weight sweater for a baby, and I finished it. I'm so proud of myself. This is Raindrops by TinCan Knits. And it's not blocked, but you can see that it's got kind of a lacy thing. But I did the sleeves. I did it all. I followed the pattern. Kind of. It's longer. It's about 1/2 inch longer than the pattern calls for, but I think that'll be okay.
If you look on Becky's Instagram, didn't you post a picture of the baby in it?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So you can see the baby.
Yes.
So cute, guys. Thanks. So cute. I love that color. What'd you knit it out of?
It's Madeline Tosh Tart. Yeah. Madeline Tosh Merino Light Tart. But I finished. Did I finish this last podcast and show it off?
No, you just had one sleeve done.
Okay, I finished my other sleeve. And then I did the bottom.
Oh, and you didn't have it bound off yet either.
Yeah.
It was still on your...
Oh, yeah. I just had to bind off. I bound off right afterward. And then I did the sleeve. Here it is. It's great. I'm super excited about it. I think she's going to wear it to Rachel's wedding.
Oh, so cute with like a little black tutu skirt.
Yeah.
Oh, so cute.
Okay. And then my next finished object is missing. Oh, I just remembered. I knit a Cozy Head Happy Head by Hoagie Locatelli.
I love this hat, guys.
I love this hat, too. And... it's in the Gunsmoke colorway by Alexander's Crafts. It's fingering weight, held double. 50% merino, 50% tencel. And it is fabulous. And what's really sad is I don't even get a chance to wear it because my 10-year-old daughter kind of stole it for herself. So I had to like...
It's kind of weird going on right now.
Yeah, well, it's not very good mirror. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. I super love it.
Cute.
Oh my gosh.
You know, it'd be cute like a hot pink pom-pom.
Oh, yeah. So, I don't know why I brushed my hair today. I actually did.
Hey, at least you brushed it.
And then I ruined it. But it's tencel, so it's kind of shiny. It's not very stretchy. I mean, it's stretchy because there's ribbing, but the yarn itself wasn't stretchy, so doing the cables was kind of a pain. But I think it's fantastic. I love this pattern.
So beautiful.
And if you are new to cables, it's super easy. I think the Grocery Girl said that. It's only 3 rounds of cables for the whole hat. So it's really not intimidating at all. Very
That
simple.
is so pretty.
And all the cables are the same. It's one cable. You don't have to do like, you don't have to hold them in the back or the front.
Oh yeah, I guess they are. They're all the same.
It's 100% all the same cables, the same number each time.
I love that hat.
Easy,
I want one.
and it's beautiful. It's classic. It is lovely. I am super excited. I knit this whole thing in like 2 days.
I love hats. Hats are like socks for me. They're the quick on-the-go project.
Too. So those are my faux. I don't have any Joes.
Hey, good for you.
Thanks.
Good
no
for
jacked
you.
objects
Finally,
up in here.
no,
no
Joes.
Joes.
And like she just said, in case you haven't heard yet, she came up with Joe's. But
Jacked
it's
objects,
your jacked object.
That's what I make. I make jacked objects.
So
just embrace it.
There's often a lot of Joe's on this podcast.
Own it. I do.
Yes.
Okay, so works in progress. I'm touching my face.
I have 3 works in progress.
Good for you.
Yes.
Finally having something to contribute besides food talk.
Okay. Tacos were amazing. Okay. So my first work in progress is my Susan B. Anderson sock.
I love those.
And last time I was right before the heel. And I did a fish lips kissed heel. So it was about like right.
I've never done that.
Like right here.
Thank you.
Thank you. So this heel is very, very easy to do. There's no picking up stitches. It is amazing. Super, super easy. But for whatever reason, I don't know what's the matter with me. Can you guys see this big, really loose row? My first purl row. So there you go. Another Joe for a sock.
Okay, but so I have a question because I've never, and I don't want you to give anything away, obviously, because it's the paid pattern.
Yeah, it's $1 on Ravelry, guys. If you
For the
enjoy
fish
sock.
lips,
Yeah.
But you said, okay, I don't have a whole lot of experience knitting socks, but you said there's no picking up stitches.
There's not.
Now, when I have knit a sock before, I knit the heel, and then you work all the way around and pick up all those stitches. You don't have to do that?
No, because I did it 2 on, not 2 at a time. Oh, God.
On Magic Loop.
Magic Loop. So I didn't even have to transfer it to double points or anything like that. Yeah. I just knit it back and forth, back and forth.
So you didn't have to pick up anything?
No, you leave your front stitches on one side, and then you just work the heel, and then you just continue around.
Weird.
There's no picking up.
I'm gonna have to look this up.
There's no picking up stitches. It isn't.
I'll buy it. I'll have to buy it.
You have to buy it. Yeah, it's $1, and it is. I think I don't know her name, but it's. I think her username is Socks Therapist.
Oh, that sounds right.
Yeah, and she has like a YouTube video to kind of help you with anything that I had to watch her video for two of the stitches, but they're not hard at all. I don't know how I got those through, but anyways, it fits the heel really, really nicely.
I love that.
I'm almost to the toe decreases. I think I got like ½ an inch or something, not very much. Oh, and this is 3 Irish Girls Adorn sock in the Ainsley colorway. I left the tag at home, but that's it. The only thing I will say is it is tighter across the foot right here, like directly across from the heel, where the slip stitch heel isn't, because you have all those extra stitches from the gusset. But that's nothing negative. It's just something I noticed between 2 socks. But honestly, I think this might, I don't know. I'm trying to like socks, but...
Yeah, I'm kind of done liking socks.
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
I don't really, hats. Hats are my thing.
But you tried.
I tried.
And they're beautiful.
Yeah. And I'm sure one day I'll make the match. And I'll finish this one. But yeah, it's a nice heel.
That's
easy.
awesome.
Very easy. I was intimidated because the pattern is like 16 pages. Or something like that. So
yeah,
when I bought it like a couple months ago. But no. It's great. So yeah. Knitting that Magic Loop size 1s. It's Susan B. Anderson's pattern except for different heel. And a shorter cuff. But that's the pattern I'm referencing. I was just watch out for those wires, guys.
Wow.
It's kind of yeah. So that's one of my whips. Do you have any whips?
No, I only have that other one that I want to talk about, but I want you to get through your.
Oh, okay.
First.
So one of my other whips that I have is my son's Flax Christmas sweater.
It's very bright on that screen.
It is. It's not that bright though. It's like a teal blue. So here's where I was last time. Oh, Ladybug Progress Keeper. And here's the body.
You should like go in so they can see your Ladybug Progress Keeper because it's very cute.
Can you see it? I just bought it today.
That's very adorable.
People can be like, how'd you know where I was?
That's what I said.
It's
really good. It's really good.
So it fits in perfectly. I'm starting on the sleeve.
You only have one sleeve done?
Yeah. Yep. And by the way, this idea I learned from Katie on Inside 23. It's just a 16-inch cable with little stoppers on them. And so it's so easy to pick up the stitches. I just untwist it and screw one of my needles on it, and then I can just knit off it. There's no picking up from a thread.
That's very cool.
So it was genius. Anyways, so I was knitting flax out of Barocco Vintage DK. By the way,
sorry, I don't know.
On my last podcast, I was like, oh, I cast on size 4 to 6, and I'm knitting 8 to 10 because my son's right between those two sizes. Everybody was probably going, you idiot, just knit size 6 to 8.
I was thinking that, but I didn't. I wanted to be nice.
You should have been
trying
mean
this new nice thing, and it's not really.
You know what? You were actually more mean by not saying that because then I look like an idiot to everybody.
Well, I just thought you knew what you were doing. I'm sorry.
My son is 5, so that's why I was saying 4 to 6 because that's
makes sense. I get it.
But no, I cast on for size 6 to 8. I knit until the 8 to 10 size to separate for the stitches, and then for my length, I knit right between the 8 to 10 and 6 to 8 size because he really is in between those two sizes.
But it looks great on him.
So yeah, it looks great. It fits him perfectly.
This is Barocco Vintage.
Barocco Vintage, yeah. I don't know what the color.
I don't know if they name their colorways.
They don't.
I think that they do, but
if you look at the last podcast,
it's on there.
It's on there what the color number is. But anyways, so this is my flax. Almost done on the sleeves. I made a lot of progress on it.
Good for you.
But yeah, so really I'm knitting the 6 to 8 and 8 to 10, guys. I'm not that big of, well, I kind of am, but.
Oh, whips. Other whips.
So I have one more whip.
Me too.
So a little backstory on the whips is I was watching the Crafty Toad podcast, which is two sisters in New Jersey. They have a little shop and they make project bags and
they're living the dream.
They really are.
I know.
Like,
I'm jealous.
They even do like collaborations, and they're doing a collaboration for Rhinebeck this year. I need to live on the East Coast so I can go to Rhinebeck. Anyways.
No. Washington is so much better.
It is. I don't.
No, I didn't mean to offend anybody. I just think it's great.
I love Washington.
It's my
I just
thing.
don't want to. Yeah, I don't really want to live there.
I want them to move here.
There you go. Can we have Rhinebeck in Seattle?
Yes, let's do that.
Can we move that?
Let's make our own Rhinebeck. It'll be in our house.
I'm sure there's a big fiber event in Seattle and people are yelling at us. Like,
I think there's Madrona.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. We'll make our own fiber event.
We'll work on it. Anyways, so I was watching the Crafty Toad podcast and I was kind of binge watching from the beginning because I just found them. And they were doing, instead of a cozy memory blanket, they are doing a cozy memory cardigan. And they're calling it their Mrs. Weasley sweater with all of their minis. They're like, we're not blanket knitters. And I was like, neither am I.
I feel that in my soul.
I showed you guys.
That. I understand.
Right? I showed you guys my Joe, and I'm like, I'm starting over. This was just a mess from the beginning. Here's her.
I didn't even show you all my cozy memories. It's not cute. Kind of a Joe.
And I was like, maybe. And so when I saw it, I was like, sent her a message, and I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe we need to do something like that with all of our scraps instead of.
You sent her a message?
No, I sent you a message.
Oh, you sent me, yeah.
Sorry. I sent my sister a message, and I was like,
yeah.
I was like, they have the coolest idea. See, this is how I type. They have the coolest idea.
How you type?
And she was like, yeah, let's do that.
That's the most brilliant thing I've ever heard. Because I don't like knitting blankets because A, it takes forever, and B, I have a bunch of kids, and you know that as soon as I'm done with my blanket, they're going to be like, why is this hole here, Mom? Like, what is that? And then they're going to stretch it, and they're going to fart on it, and they're going to wipe their noses, and wipe up spills, and you know what? I just genuinely don't want to deal with that. I don't want to knit a blanket until I'm like 70, and I can put it on my bed and be like, nobody touches my blanket. So that's my Joe. But, so, cardigans are so smart because I love being warm. My kids aren't gonna wipe their noses on it. They're not gonna. Yeah,
and it's just something for you, and you get to wrap yourself up in all of your scraps, and you're like, oh, this is so great. I get to like use up the last of my yarn, and
yeah, because I didn't want to put my Madeline Tosh in a blanket.
That too.
I
didn't want to be. Well, whatever.
Okay,
so
show us yours. It's very interesting.
It's. I just cast on yesterday, which I'll show you. I was about to go off on another tangent. So I am making the Made Well by Joji Locatelli, and I have just started.
Yay!
And it's out of Dr. Zhivago's Sky.
Madeline Tosh.
Yeah, it's Madeline Tosh Merino Light. I can just never remember the name. Madeline Tosh Merino Light, and yeah, so I cast on, got some sleeves.
Interesting.
It's very interesting. And here's the picture. Oh, look, I actually printed out the picture so I can show people. Ooh, so pretty in black and white because I don't buy color ink.
You must be rich, feeling rich. I don't print out stuff.
I was feeling kind of rich just for a second, and then I cried a little bit after I printed that out.
Right, then you felt poor again. I get that.
Yeah, it was a moment.
Okay, so here's my sweater.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen this yet, guys. I
haven't seen it yet. It's so great. This is the thing I posted on my Instagram about how excited I was to show everybody. Oh my gosh. Look how fun. Oh, that's not right. There we go.
This is so fun.
Okay, so this is all Madeline Tosh. It's all my scraps from all my projects. And I love that they're little cozy memories that I can wrap around me. So this is Madeline Tosh Tart. I just made the sweater out of that. This is Baltic. And also, down here is Gemini Twins. And I made my Pure Joy out of those. And then Log Cabin Brown from my exploration station. And citrus and
I have citrus too.
Robin's Red Breast, and I made those. I used that for Be With You by Boo Knits.
Oh, that's so great.
And this is Dachshund Exploration Station. Oceana. And this is from my sweater blank.
Oh yeah, your sweater blank.
And I talked about that before. Curiosity from Exploration Station.
I love that.
Tomato, which I have made several things and frogged them all. And then this last one that I'm still working on is Geode from my exploration station. I made kind of a brown purple exploration station. It was cute. Is cute. So this is my Cozy Memories cardigan, and I'm using the featherweight pattern on size 6s or 5s or something. I don't know. 6s. And I love it. My kids think it's the most hideous thing they've ever seen, and I love that because I keep telling them that once school starts, I'm going to have this finished. And if they forget their homework or their lunches, I'm going to wear it when I bring them their stuff. And they're like, no, Mom, please don't. And I'm like, no. And I'm going to be like, oh, here's a lunch for Pookie. And they're like... So they are very, very determined to not forget their stuff today because they don't want the Pookie sweater to come out.
The Pookie sweater?
That's what we've been calling it. And each of these rows are 10 rows each. Or stripes are 10 rows each, except for the Gemini Twins. That's all I had left after Pure Joy.
I love the Gemini Twins.
Me too. So it started actually looking really cute.
This is more than 10 rows.
Yeah. The top one I knit till I ran out of yarn.
So you ran out of yarn, yeah. Yeah, that ones were 10.
And then I saved a little bit in case Molly ever gets a hole in her sweater or something.
Oh, that was smart.
So, but then it started looking cute to like right here.
It was really like, cute looking. Like,
oh no, people are going to think I was trying and like going for cute, and I was not. So I had to start adding in some really ugly, not ugly.
They're not ugly colors. They just colors that don't necessarily go right next to each other.
I think this is the greatest thing I've ever knit. And honestly, I'm addicted to knitting this. Normally when I cast something on, I'm like, oh, when can I cast on the next thing? You know, what else am I going to cast on? This, I don't want to do anything else but knit on this and add more rows to see what it's going to look like. Because I don't know yet what it's going to look like. I have no idea.
I love
I did not plan out any of these stripes at all. I just honestly was lazy.
Mine's so
I
small.
was lazy and I was just like, oh, what do I have next to me? And just whatever I found is the order that I put them in. So I haven't decided if I'm going to reuse the colors for the sleeves or not. Or if I'm just going to go get some unicorn tails and make sleeves that are different. I don't know.
Oh, get unicorn tails because there's like... Ow. How did I stop
doing that? Oh my god, you're so embarrassing. So, but it's going to be warm and cozy. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh, look how great that is. This is backwards. But this is the featherweight pattern by Heyitsrebeccah.
I love your Pookie sweater.
I love my Pookie sweater. I think it's the greatest thing that I've ever knit. And Neil said he would be seen in public with me. So there you go. True love.
Speaking of true love.
Oh, true love.
I have one more whip. It's not my whip, though. Just so you guys know. So, I don't know when it was. A couple days ago. Earlier on this week, my husband heard about geocaching for the first time. Thanks, Josh. So, shout out to my oldest brother there.
Calling you out, Josh.
Yeah, thanks for that text message. So, he found out my brother doesn't geocache. He just found one. So, he found out about geocaching. And he was like, hey, babe, let's go geocaching. And I was like, no, but
Your brother said that to you?
No, my husband.
Better stories.
Sorry.
Your husband.
My husband.
Like, hey, babe, let's go geocaching.
Was like, hey, babe, let's go geocaching. And I was like, hey, no. Enjoy that hobby, though. I was really supportive.
It's outside.
Like, go, you. And he was like, no, but I really want to do it together. And I was like, but that sounds like a hobby you can do by yourself.
Right? And it's outdoors.
And it's outdoors, and I don't want to go hunt for pieces of paper.
Like that.
But,
is it just pieces of paper?
Yeah, or something like that. I don't know anything about it. So I was like, I don't want to go do this. It sounds awful. And he was like, no, I really want to do it with you. Okay, but I knit without you. I'm fine with that. So I'll tell you what. I told him, if you start knitting, I will go geocaching with you. He said, done. Awesome. I was like, whatever. You're not really going to knit. No, the next day he went and got some needles and some yarn and started casting on and knitting. This is his first project. He also says it's his first Joe. He's knitting a pot holder.
It's very lacy.
It's very lacy. I told him, like, you've nailed the lace.
You need to help that man learn knit two together so he can decrease a little bit. He's getting too big for his needles.
Well, I started him on metal needles, my Knitter's Pride Novas, and he was just how the yarn was like sliding a lot. He was just having a hard time, and I was like, you know, bamboo needles grip more, so you might have an easier time with the bamboos, but I don't have any straights. All I have are double pointed.
I figured it out.
So, yeah, but I mean, he hasn't slid anything off. Like, he needs to start probably decreasing a few, but, because it's grown quite a bit.
And what yarn is that? It looks very fancy.
My husband is so awesome. So he grabbed it, and he grabbed the yarn, and it's just super saver. That I don't even know what I bought this for some, probably, project for the kids. So he picked it up and he was like, I can use this yarn, right? This is just like acrylic, whatever. Like, this is good yarn. I'm like, yeah. But the fact that he knew this was good yarn.
He's a little.
But I know. He listens to me all the time.
He does. He
pays very much attention. But the funny thing is, before that, he was like, you can take this and show off my Joe on your podcast, but you have to give me some good yarn before you leave so I can practice on some nice stuff.
That's awesome.
So I set him up with some Malabrigo Rio. And I was like, isn't that better? He's like, so much better. He's like, this stuff splits so much.
So that's going to be a
pot holder?
Pot holder. Sorry.
He is knitting a pot holder.
I can't speak.
But yeah, so this is my husband. Isn't that awesome? We like sat there and knit together last night and everything.
Yeah.
He said he's not going to knit me socks, but we'll see. We'll see.
I love your Joe.
Yes. Shout out to Howard. Nice Joe, Howard.
The clouds kind of came out, and like now I'm sitting next to this light, and now I look jaundiced.
What's the matter with you?
Let's check.
Oh.
Is that better?
Yeah.
So I don't look jaundiced anymore. Sorry, I got darker.
Yeah, it's kind of
I was like looking really like I had some advanced stage of liver disease over here. I do not.
It's a cloudy day here. Okay. So.
Oh, hey.
Yay.
That was a good Joe.
Yeah, it's a Joe. It was a good Joe.
It's a funny story. I am so excited to see if he actually keeps up with this.
What? He made me give him a project to work on. He started knitting a little scarf for our daughter's doll.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he's making right now. He cast on 10 stitches, and I was like, here, cast on 10 stitches, and you can start making a scarf for Zoe's our daughter's doll.
I think that's fabulous.
And I hope he sticks with it.
What if he knits you shawls or Stephen West shawls?
Oh, dude. I told him, though, I was like, you better, like, if you know, we might have to, like, fight over the yarn. Like, I don't know if I'm sure with you. He's like, I don't think you have to worry about us, like, picking over who gets to buy yarn this month, blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, I'm just saying my stash is mine. Like, buy your own crap. I don't care what you do.
He could sell his motorcycle for yarn.
Oh, God.
I would.
I had to go on a motorcycle ride this week. I'm so sorry that happened to you. It was so scary. I didn't have to, but see, that's another hobby of his that he really wants me to join in on.
So he can join in on yours?
So he can join in on mine. So we knit together. We knit together last night and this morning.
The couple that knits together stays together.
It does.
I just made that
and
up.
Well, you know, I like it. So, anyways, so my husband knits. He said that, I told him if he keeps up with it, you have to be a guest appearance on our podcast.
Yes.
I know, he would be so funny.
But you know what, though? He can't.
Why?
Because he is significantly more attractive than both of us put together.
He really
People might
is.
realize
how
attractive we are.
He has to wear a mask. Like, it's almost Halloween. We'll get, like, a Freddy Krueger mask, and that's what he has to wear. And then people...
Yeah, because he's so good looking.
I'm sorry you're so
I don't
handsome,
mean that
Howard.
in a weird way. He's like my brother, but he's very... I don't want to...
He's a good
I
looking
don't want
guy.
to be next to him and people be like, who's the troll next to that dude?
All right.
Sorry,
Howard,
Howard.
you can come
I'm
on
too
the
selfish
podcast.
to let you on my podcast.
But you have to wear a Freddy Krueger mask. Sorry.
That would be really funny.
I would laugh really hard. He's so good. He even, like, watches our podcast.
Oh,
And
well, we could get him like a girly mask. Like Hillary Clinton.
A Hillary Clinton mask!
Yeah, and then he can speak in a really high voice. And we can just be like, this is our friend Hillary, she knits too.
Yes!
I love it.
All right.
it. Okay.
All right. When he gets a faux Joe, because that's kind of a Joe. By his own admission, I'm not being mean.
No.
Well, I kind of am, but
Well,
he even
yeah.
said it was a Joe, so.
We're mean girls. I don't know.
Yeah, my husband has a Joe.
He
But so he took
not
up
knit
knitting,
with
so
us.
we will see that his whips might be showing up more if he continues on. Depends on how bad he wants to geocache.
I think that's so awesome. I think that's so great.
So yeah.
So, we are really excited because we decided to do a knit along, our very first one, which should not be surprising because we're on our 3rd episode and it's not really that many. If we had already had a couple knit alongs going, that'd be weird.
It really would. So
So,
it kind of had without.
But now's the right
what I said,
time.
But whatever.
We're doing a knit along. We're doing a 10 cat.
TinCan
I can't
knits.
speak today. I'm just going to sit here in silence.
So, as we said before, we're knitting all of our kids' Christmas sweaters, and we have chosen to do all TinCan knit sweaters for all of them. So we kind of let the kids pick which ones they want from the TinCan knits page. So we thought, how fun would it be to include you guys in on our little knit along? So we decided we'll open up a group today, and
We have a group. Open up a thread today.
we have a group. Yeah, we'll open up a thread today for our
10
Can
Can
Knits
Knits along.
And you can
How
knit
fun is that?
anything.
Anything by 10 Can Knits.
The hats, the socks, the gloves, the sweaters.
And they have a large variety of patterns. Some are free. And so you should join in and talk to us and show us your finished objects.
And works in progress are allowed.
Works in progress are totally allowed.
So,
And double dipping and any other knit along that you want to. I think that's fantastic if they are. Well, I think most knit alongs let you do that.
yeah, but you can totally double dip. And TinCan Knits is Canadian, so I think there's a Canadian knit along that a lot of podcasters are taking part in. So
Yeah, I don't know when that ends, but
I don't know when that ends, but
if you can stick it in another podcast, any other knit along, I think you should do that. Good for you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a knit along.
And it's going to go through starting today, which is August 22nd, right?
Yeah, something August 22nd, and then
Yeah.
we'll go through October 31st. So get picking out patterns and yarn and come knit with us in our You Can't Knit With Us group, which doesn't make any sense, but we think we're clever and funny. So, and this is what we have for a prize. There will be prizes. There will be more than this. This is just the first one I'm showing off. It's an MCN base by Leading Men Fiber Arts.
There we go.
Yep. And this is Into the Woods. It's kind of a muted mint green. It's kind of like some grays and browns, and this will be yours.
It's so beautiful.
If you want to join in our knit along, and if nobody joins in, I guess it'll be mine.
Yay!
Yay, free prize. No, join in, because I definitely want to giveaways and prizes.
Yeah.
So
we'll be getting prizes in and showing you what we got, but I know.
And they did not sponsor us, by the way. Like, they did not get, I feel like,
Oh, yeah,
I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea and think that we're buddies. Like, we'll probably get a cease and desist letter any day after I
Probably,
show
no.
this.
It's just beautiful yarn, and we were like, oh, that'd be perfect for one of our prizes for TinCan Knits. So,
And then we also
super
have
excited. Yeah.
this yarn that we dyed ourselves. Yeah. And it's a pretty yellow with like some orange speckles. It's a really pretty golden yellow.
And it's a single ply.
It's a single ply, 400 yards. And yeah, we dyed it ourselves. I think it's gorgeous.
And it is, it's like, what?
I can't win it, but I wish I could. Yeah, this is acid dye.
So it's not like...
So, and it's very tonal, got some speckles.
I
think it's
love
adorable.
it.
I love it too. Maybe nobody will join our knit along.
Maybe. If nobody joins our knit along, can I win this one?
Yes.
My completed flax?
Yes, you can win it. If you complete your stuff. You have to follow the same rules. No, you don't get to win. Sorry.
Like,
no winning for you.
Okay, fine. I'll just join.
If nobody joins in our thing, we'll have to set it on fire.
Oh god, let's not set the yarn on fire.
No, let's not, because it's pretty and we dyed it ourselves.
I know, that I would cry.
Okay.
So, yeah, come join us for a TinCan Knit Along, guys. Yes, it's going to be fun. We're going to have prizes. It's super fun. And I don't know. Who doesn't like TinCan knits, honestly?
I loved it.
They have beautiful patterns. I know. Beautiful patterns. So
we're going to do that. And what else? What are you planning on knitting soon? What are you going to cast on?
Okay, so I guess we can kind of go into acquisitions then.
Oh, yeah, huh?
So
we didn't do that.
We didn't do that.
So I wanted to do that first, too, which is sad.
Okay, so we have...
I wanted to do it at the beginning of the podcast.
So we got new acquisitions. So if you remember from the our last podcast...
If you watched that long far.
If you made it that far. Yeah. You guys, we talked about buying pineapple yarn. And we signed on right afterwards.
We totally did. We bought some.
If you have not bought her yarn...
You should.
You should.
But I think she's going on vacation too.
She is. She's going on a few vacations, so...
But she's got the dates all, I think, on her Instagram or on her shop.
Yeah. But we'll let you know when it opens back up, because...
You should definitely go buy some while you can, because this stuff is gorgeous. Gorgeous.
And she's in Hawaii.
Pink and gray. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the colorway name. It's in Hawaiian, I think, or is a Hawaiian town. I don't know what it is.
All of her inspiration is from Hawaii. Like, being on the island and everything.
Puna, I don't know.
I don't know.
But it's pink and gray and fingering weight. And I think that I'm going to make Molly, my 7-month-old. She'll be 1 this winter. So I think I'm going to make her like a hat and some gloves. Maybe a scarf and some little slippers. I think it's so gorgeous. Oh, and it's so baby girl. I mean, not really like baby girl, but when you...
It's very girly. It's beautiful.
It's very girly.
It's beautiful. So
I think it's going to be so cute. So soft. Yeah, I'm so glad we did that.
Me
I
too.
Just love her. And she is so nice.
Yeah, she is.
Did you see that on our Instagram where she was so friendly?
Yes.
Oh, gosh. She is so sweet.
She's so sweet. I love her. So, I got Deep Ocean in the DK colorway. Not DK colorway. I got the...
Sorry, I was drinking. I couldn't say anything, but yeah, no.
Sorry. Got the Deep Ocean colorway. And it's sad. And the DK weight.
DK weight. That is so pretty.
It's so pretty. It's got the teals and these greens.
And it's so
and it has
soft.
like
it's
burnt
ridiculous.
oranges. And it came like skinned up way prettier than this, guys.
Oh, yeah,
I opened it up and like...
Seriously?
So I could see
did that. That was all me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The colors and it's gorgeous. And can I just say that I love that she sends little like lemon heads candy in with her yarn.
Oh, dude, there was lemon heads.
There's
oh my
lemon
gosh,
heads
it's like
in
she
there.
knows me and is like, oh, Rebecca loves candy. I ate that.
Like her little thank you card, and she has like 2 lemon heads, and I'm like, nobody ever gives me candy when I buy yarn,
right? And honestly, I wasn't even expecting candy.
I wasn't either.
And I was sitting on my couch thinking, oh, I wish I had some candy now, but I didn't have any because I'm like, oh, I should be healthy. But then I made my kid go out to the mailbox and get the yarn because I knew it was going to be there. And there was candy. It was the best surprise ever. It was like Christmas.
I know.
And they were like, can I have a piece? No, you cannot have a piece. I am eating that.
So
all about that. It was the greatest thing.
I love, like, it was such a nice surprise.
It was.
And I love candy and
I
love yarn. Candy and yarn, awesome. Like my 2 favorite things.
Yeah,
so,
actually, and energy drinks.
And energy drinks. Okay, so what's in my...
And food.
It's in my top 5.
Love candy.
So, but yes. So anyways, this is going... I'm going to make a Violet Waffles hat out of. Blueberry waffles.
If you
is
heard
it blueberry?
it,
Is it blueberry waffle or violet waffle?
Though the blueberry waffles is sucks.
Okay, so violet waffles.
Are you gonna hurry up and enter that in the Hey Sister podcast? Knit along?
Yes. I know. I got a lot of hat knitting to do this week.
Yeah, you do.
So
you haven't even talked about your other one.
I haven't. So this is going to be my violet waffle set. You guys are probably thinking, but Stephanie, you want to knit the Happy Head Cozy Head.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking that. I wasn't, but I'm sure nobody else was.
Nobody probably wasn't either.
Nobody was thinking that. Sorry. But what did you get for it?
Thank you for asking.
Anytime.
I got Seattle Dye Works Space Needle colorway.
I have never knit with her yarn, but I love the way that she dyes, and I love all of her creative names. Or his creative names. I have no idea if it's a boy or a girl.
I don't, but I know she's on, they are on Etsy.
Are they on Instagram?
I don't know if they're on Instagram, but I know they're on Etsy. But I bought this at a local yarn store here in Gig Harbor.
Rainy Days?
Rainy Days. And which, by the way, they are so nice. I went in there with my 2 kids and my nephew, and like I was just like, oh my gosh.
Seattle Sky Dye Works?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. I thought it was just Seattle.
No, Seattle Sky Dye Works. So they sell at a yarn store here in Gig Harbor, and it's called Rainy Days, and they are always so nice and so sweet.
I don't see them on Instagram. Oh, I did. I found them. Oh, it's a girl.
It's a girl. Yay.
Sarah.
Anyways, she's also on Etsy, and
follow.
A lot of her yarn is like inspired by Seattle, and
she comes up with the best names.
I know. So this is Space Needle.
I love that.
Yeah.
Love.
Which, by the way, going up Space Needle is super scary.
I don't even do it. I won't even go.
Dude, it's the most rickety, wobbly. It's so scary. So scary. Anyways, so yeah. So this is going to be my Happy Head Cozy Head.
And you're going to have a photo to show us next week, right?
Hopefully a faux. Hopefully not a Joe. We'll see.
It'll be fine. That pattern's so easy.
I know.
And so nice and so fast.
So,
but
this is a worsted weight yarn.
Yeah, it is.
So
it's really soft and nice. This is going to be great.
I'm so excited.
I'm jealous already of your hat. It's going to be awesome.
So excited.
Snapchat.
I know.
They haven't made that a thing yet.
I need to make that a Snapchat.
I feel like I'm influential enough now because I have 30 subscribers that I should be able to tell
we love
Snapchat
every one of you.
We do. Can I talk about that for a minute? It's going to be awkward, and people are going to be like, oh, Rebecca's talking about crazy things now. I just appreciate, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, every single person who subscribed or commented and said nice things.
Because you guys are awesome.
I am a really shy and introverted, and I don't do well meeting new people. I'm always like, oh, well, I want to enter their knit along or join their group, but what if they don't want me to? And well, that's how I feel. I feel a little bit nuts sometimes. I don't know. But I'm really shy. To the point that I'm scared to talk to people online. I'm scared to make the first move online and be like, oh, let's be knitting friends. So, anybody who took the time to make a comment or join our group or say something nice on Instagram, oh my gosh, I super appreciate it. Because I am literally the most self-conscious person on the whole planet.
I am too. Because if you look at like next to your Ravelry name, they tell you how many posts you have.
Yeah, I have like 3.
Posts 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and above are all in our group responding to people. I don't really post things on there. Anyways.
Yeah,
my first one was actually on the Grocery Girls Hohi Knit Along. I entered one. That's not the point. The point is, you guys are awesome.
You guys are the best. We have
Thank
the best
you.
subscribers ever.
And thank you for coming out there and saying hi and helping us get out of our box.
I wasn't done talking about
I'm sorry.
my emotional problems. Like,
okay,
seriously,
keep going.
I just posted on our Instagram right before we started this, like a selfie of us, like getting started. I didn't even want to show my face. Like, I put my can in front of my face to take my picture because I'm so, like, self-conscious. I'm like, what if they see my messy hair or my eyebrows I don't even do? Or my nose.
I just got my eyebrows done this week, too,
guys. Can I
guys.
just do the podcast like this?
Like my eyebrows. I love my eyebrow lady.
I'm talking about my most innermost feelings, and you're like, look at my eyebrows.
Well, you brought up eyebrows. I'm like, okay, keep going with your feelings. I'm sorry.
I was talking about my feelings. No,
okay,
I'm done now.
No, let's talk about your feelings about how awesome.
I just appreciate every single nice comment that people have left. And maybe it's because I've been on the internet forever, like the last 15 years. Every time I get a comment on YouTube, I'm like, oh no, maybe it's somebody telling me I'm ugly.
No, everybody's so nice.
They're so nice. So nice. And I just appreciate every single comment that somebody left. And
Thank you, guys. Thanks
Everybody
for being
who sent
sweet
me
and welcoming.
Everybody who
welcoming
sent
us.
me a Ravelry friends request. Like, seriously, I'll be friends with anyone. I don't care. Just be my friend. I'm so lame. You're so much cooler than I am.
I think everybody's cooler than you. But thank you for everybody that added us and reached out to us and said hi and introduced
I
yourselves.
don't care. I don't have friends. I'll say that. That's why I made this podcast. That's why I wanted to do this podcast, because I have 5 kids. I don't have time to go out to some knit nights and meet new people. No. I don't have time, and I use that as an excuse, my kids, mostly because I'm too shy to go to knit night. What if they don't like me?
Yeah.
But this is nice because I get to be myself and put myself out there and hopefully make some friends. And I don't care if I sound lame. I really don't, because...
No, I like putting ourselves out there and getting involved in the knitting community, because seriously, besides you, now my husband, I don't know anybody that knits, and I don't have time to go to knit night. I really don't. I don't have, so this is a way for us to hopefully join the knitting community.
Yeah.
Say hi and meet.
But I've been working
knitters.
on it. I have been trying to be more outgoing.
You've been really good.
I have been trying. I've been trying to reply to comments and comment on other people's stuff, because now I know how it feels to get a nice comment, and I'm like, oh, I gotta spread some love.
That's right.
But there you go. Thanks for watching our podcast and sticking with us. Like, seriously, we are so new that we didn't even title our last podcast right. I discovered that last night.
Yeah, that was bad.
It was just episode 2. It wasn't like the Mean Girls Knit or anything, but we are getting better.
Hopefully. Hopefully we're getting better. We like to think that we are.
This podcast has been super fun.
It is.
Definitely better than the last one.
Yeah, if you guys made it to the last one, sorry and thank you. That one was a little...
That one was rough.
That one was rough.
But this is good.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I feel like this is going good.
I'd watch us.
Yes. I don't know. So, anyways.
They didn't see that.
They did not, thank the Lord. They're probably like, what the...
So,
so
we also have an Ask Us Anything group. Or not group.
Ask Us Anything thread in our group. And
you can literally ask us anything. We'll answer. We don't have any shame. I just sat here and said I was shy, but the truth is I will answer pretty much anything.
Yeah. And
my mom doesn't watch this podcast. She doesn't even know about it. Have you told her?
I haven't told her.
I haven't told her either. And it's hard because I go hang out with her and I want to be like, Mom, I have this podcast.
She's going to find out and be so mad. She's like, you have like 82 episodes and didn't tell me.
We didn't tell her, but the good news is until then we can talk about her.
Yeah. I love Ma. I love her. We have.
Oh my gosh, she wants to learn how to knit. Did I talk about this in the podcast last time?
She taught us how to knit.
I know.
She taught us.
She was like, I want to learn how to knit, like, because it just looks so hard to make the lace that you make. And I'm like, Mom, it's a yarn over. There you go. That's how you do it. And then she goes,
like you're fishing.
That's what you do, right? It's just a yarn over. And then I'm like, Mom, see, there you go. That makes a hole. Did I talk about this before?
No.
And then she goes, yeah, but then you just made an extra stitch. Like, what do you do then? And now you have more stitches. What do you just knit 2 together? You figured it out. Yes, that's exactly what you do. Good job, Mom. Like, it's not hard.
And she's like, that's easy.
Yes, we've been telling you it's easy. But she makes quilts. She makes gorgeous quilts.
I felt so bad. Because if you watch our last episode, there's actually a quilt on the back of our couch. And I forgot to give a shout out to Ma. Mom is a beautiful... I was about to be like, Mom's a beautiful quilter. But the one in our last episode...
Just pretend it's there.
Was a beautiful quilt that my mom made me for Christmas.
She makes the most gorgeous quilts, though. And she's always like, oh, you should learn to quilt. I can't quilt. I make Joes. And the best part about making Joes and knitting is that you can just rip them out and start again. And you have all your materials back. You make Joes and quilting, you messed up. That's it. It's done. You have to go buy new stuff. And I can't. I'm too clumsy for that. She is, like, amazing. No,
she makes some beautiful, beautiful stuff. And she quilts... Clothes, bags. I mean, Mom makes a lot of beautiful.
I don't like things where you have to cut. I don't cut because I can't.
I don't cut my yarn until like I'm 100% happy with how it is.
Exactly, because I need that lifeline.
Yeah. So, I don't know. So yeah.
But anyway,
shout
the
out to
point
Mom.
of that, Mom, was that my mom doesn't watch us. So ask us anything. I'll tell y'all I don't brush my hair.
I
did today. But no, I'm saying like I'll tell anything. I don't care.
So
if I had a butt pimple like Jody, I would be telling you guys.
Yeah. No shame.
I love her. She's the best.
I love Jody. Oh my god.
I seriously, sometimes I wish I had nose hair and butt pimples because I would talk about them. But I don't.
Well, I wasn't say sorry, but I'm happy. You know, but
I will get there. I will get there.
It's only episode 3. We haven't really had any, like, you know.
Yeah. Anyway,
so
we do have an Ask Us Anything thread. That was the whole point of that side ramble.
There's already a question and answer in there. Check it out.
There is, actually.
There is. Yes.
You answered it, though, in the group, not on the podcast.
Because I feel like we already addressed it on the podcast in the first episode. So I felt like I could respond in the Ravelry group and that would be enough if you needed a more thorough answer. I didn't want to bore our viewers with a second answer of the question.
We bore our viewers all the time.
Yeah, they're probably bored right now. Sorry, guys. Anyways. So, no, we'll happily answer them on the podcast.
So, yeah.
It was asking if I thought it was mean I didn't tell my sister about
sale. I think it wasn't a sale. It was just
about
a shop update.
A shop update for Bull and Wine. Whether or not I thought it was mean. And I did not feel like it was mean because
well, you obviously did because the next time they had an update, you told me about it.
Well, I did, but did I tell you about the last one on Friday?
No. Did you buy something?
No, I looked at it, though. I bought more pineapple yarn instead because their update was at the same time. I had to choose. Well, I had to choose between Bull and Wine and pineapple, and I chose pineapple, too. I chose pineapple. But their update was the same time.
You could have told me so I could look, too.
Nope, I didn't tell you. Because I looked at it, and what if I wanted to buy something? That's one more person to fight over carjacking, guys.
No, I get that.
So, no, I didn't think it was mean.
But if you weren't going to buy something anyway, you could have told me. Because what if I wanted to buy something?
I was pretty sure I wasn't going to buy anything because I really want to get her Dirty on Purpose colorway. And she didn't have that update. It wasn't Dirty on Purpose.
So, TinCan Knits along?
Yeah, so join us for TinCan Knits along, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It is going to be fun.
And
it'll be something.
So, the only thing we have left to talk about is our yarn box yarn. So, we got our yarn box, guys. So, spoiler alert. So, that is the end of the podcast. If you don't want to know what happened, we got in our yarn box. So, if you don't want any spoilers, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next week. And I hope you enjoyed the episode.
Yes.
If you want to see what the spoiler was for the August Yarn Box Classic subscription, keep watching. So, I have been subscribed to Yarn Box for 2 years now. It'll be 2 years in September. And this month, it's usually pretty good stuff. Usually it's pretty good stuff. I've been happy with most months. I mean, yeah, but I'm thinking like I've gotten 24 boxes, so I've been happy with probably all the boxes. They give nice yarn. I don't know. I was trying to think of it. I like your antlers.
Thanks.
So pretty. So this month we got.
It's Norwegian.
It's like Me Too.
I think the yarn company's Rama.
But
then it's Me Too by them. And it's
50% alpaca, 50% wool.
Yeah.
DK merino? I don't remember.
And mine is not that. I think your phone just shows it bright, and then when we upload, it's not as bright. But this is kind of a burnt orange and a brown.
And I got like a kind of a mustard and navy.
What are you gonna make?
I don't know what I'm going to make yet. I don't know. It's super soft. It feels like just... Oh, sorry, my nose itch. Really soft merino.
Can I wear these colors? What do you think?
Yes. Yarn beards. So. But they're 50-gram balls. What are they? 109 yards?
Yeah. So maybe a color work hat?
Yeah.
Or a cowl?
I don't know. Yarn Box comes with patterns, by the way. They give you yarn and they give you at least a crochet and a knit pattern specifically made for your yardage and the amount of yarn you have.
This one had a loom knitting pattern too.
It did. This one. Sometimes they have loom knitting patterns.
It's a new thing. It's every other month now.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So this is our Yarn Box yarn, guys. It's pretty nice. I like it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm thinking about.
Mine. Looks like
I love navy and mustard yellow, but I just made Lily Pilly. I made a Lily Pilly out of navy and mustard yellow. I'm thinking about breaking them up and doing 2 separate projects.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, look. Give me one.
Oh, that would be pretty. Do you want them?
Well, if you're giving them away.
Do you want
Kind of.
That would be really pretty.
That's very
You could make a really pretty shawl.
Yeah. It'd be really folly.
You can have them. I want the navy, though.
Well, I feel bad.
Why?
Do you want some brown?
Well, that way you have more than enough.
Well, I know, but I don't want to take away.
Well, because I have this alpaca
like
that my...
worth of yarn.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. So my aunt got me some...
making a fall shawl, y'all.
Baby alpaca when she was in Lake Tahoe. Just like one little... So I'm thinking about putting my alpaca with my navy.
I don't know.
But see, these
goes,
ones...
Yeah, that goes good.
So this is just tan love alpaca. I don't know.
I feel like I have to make something super great.
What should I make? Pretty. Those colors would go together.
I need a 3-color DK shawl. How pretty that is.
That is pretty.
That is really...
That yellow just goes with all both of them so nicely.
Kira.
Oh boy. Okay, hang on, guys. All right.
So that was
Crisis averted. Okay.
Yarn box.
So yeah, that was our yarn box yarn. It's super nice. I love it. You can have the yellow. That just goes together.
It goes really well. What am I gonna make? I got like now a lot of yards.
Maybe I'll make another hat out of my navy. Of course, I have a navy yak hat. Like all these colors just went together.
They go really well all together. No.
Okay, I don't know what we're making, but that's our yarn box yarn.
You can have your yarn box yarn back.
Oh, thanks. Okay.
So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. We will. When are we going to podcast again?
Next week. Today's Monday, so probably next weekend or Monday.
What are we doing next weekend? That was my point.
I don't know. You want to go to Mount Rainier?
No.
Oh.
Sounds outside.
So we'll see
outside.
Monday. Yeah, Howard.
Yeah, I don't do outside.
Howard wants to go to Mount Rainier. He's never been to Mount Rainier.
Really?
Never ever in his life.
Wow.
He's like, I really want to do that. I feel like that's something I should
outsidey.
do. It is. So, all right.
Hold on, I'm checking my calendar.
Okay.
Oh, my kids are going to the air show.
Oh yeah.
Saturday. Are you going to Mount Rainier?
I don't know. So we'll go to the air show. Are you going to the air show?
No.
Ooh, Howard's off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, though. He can join us and show us his foes. They're being great.
So are we doing Mount Rainier?
I
kind of want to go now.
Do you want to go?
Like, it sounds kind of fun.
Let's go to Mount Rainier. I don't know what's there. It's outdoorsy. Never been, though.
Podcast live.
We can do a vlog of Mount Rainier.
Look
at the trees, guys! Because
once
once you're on the mountain, you can't see it, obviously.
Are you going to Paradise?
I don't know where we're going.
Is it like hiking?
We just decided right before I left here. We'll drive to Mount Rainier.
Yeah, but are you driving on Mount Rainier, or are you getting out and looking and hiking?
Well, we're not hiking the mountain.
I don't like bugs.
Okay, bug spray.
Sunscreen.
Great, sunscreen. Oh yeah, I got sunburn.
Dude, sunscreen.
Oh, God.
I am a sunscreen believer. I am a sunscreen fanatic. I love sunscreen. Every time I put my sunscreen on, I'm like, I put sunscreen on today. I
use sunscreen, but I hate sunscreen. And I think sunscreen is great. I love putting it, I'll put it all, like, on my body. That's cool, whatever. It's great. But when I put it on my face, I hate stuff on my, like, I wear eye makeup, but I rarely will wear cover-up or
I forgot to wear mascara today.
anything.
Sorry, guys.
But I just hate the feeling of stuff.
How did you let me get on the
face.
podcast without mascara on?
I'm sorry, I don't know. Anyways, so I went to the ocean yesterday and it was really cloudy and rainy and I didn't think we were going to be there very long outside, so I didn't put sunscreen on my face.
Yeah, but you should get that Biore sunscreen I get. It's Japanese. You can get it on Amazon.
Maybe
Protects you against UVA rays, and it really doesn't leave any kind of residue. There's no white cast. It's really fantastic. I'm sorry, I just love sunscreen. I really do. It's my favorite.
Maybe I should
thing
try
in the
that
world.
then, because I just can't stand, like, and I've tried face moisturizers with sunscreen and other stuff. I just can't stand stuff on my face unless I have to. But if I'm going to be outside all day and it's really sunny, of course I'm going to put sunscreen on my face because I don't want a sunburn.
I put sunscreen on when I stay indoors because UVA rays can penetrate the windows, and that's what makes you look old. And sometimes I go out to my mailbox without planning on it, and if I already have sunscreen on, then I'm good to go.
Yeah,
Y'all are going to hear about sunscreen every time I podcast. I swear it's my favorite thing.
She talks about it all the time.
I do.
So, anyways. Well, on that note,
I work hard on my pasty.
You do work hard on your pasty skin. Congratulations. I kind of feel bad because we told everybody that was the end of the podcast.
Oh, we did.
And then now you're talking about your sunscreen, so you're going to have to save your sunscreen.
Well, do you honestly think anybody was like, oh, I don't want to know what yarn box... I mean, honestly,
no, I don't think
probably
so.
not.
Everybody's hanging in there.
Yarn box is like very specific about spoilers. They get kind of...
They are.
Specific about, oh, don't spoil it for people in a 2-week period. So we kind of wanted to be polite to them.
Yeah. But, I mean, they do sneak peeks and everything themselves, right. So it's not, and they do reveals, so it's not anything that, if you join their group, you can do it. And it's been a week, and people talk about the reveals on other YouTube videos. No, I do. I wanted to just tell them that that's why I was like, this is what we're doing, guys. So I don't know. Anyways, you made it sound like we're not allowed to talk about it for 2 weeks, but we are.
We're allowed to talk about it. I just wanted to be respectful, but I was going to say, oh, if you tuned out, let us know, but you can't because you're not here anymore. So I guess we'll never know.
You never know.
But yeah. But we wanted to talk about it.
Sunscreen, guys. We have to wear sunscreen on the mountain.
So I don't know if we're going to go. Sounds like I won't be able to knit very much.
It's a car drive, though. You can knit in the car.
Yeah, but I can't knit while I'm walking up the mountain.
Well, I don't know what we're doing. He's never been there.
This is how I knit, guys.
Yeah.
I should do a tutorial someday.
I knit, and I yarn over, and I type.
Yeah, we're a little... Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway. All right. Well, I guess that's it.
Yes.
This was super fun. We have a bunch of videos to put together now with our mad editing skills. I got told that somebody liked our editing skills, but I think she was being sarcastic.
Nat? Yeah, I know, because our editing skills are non-existent.
Nat, I'm calling you out. Sorry. My friend Natalie.
Wow, Natalie, thanks for liking our non-existent editing skills.
I think she was being mean. She's kind of a mean person. If she knit, she could be on our podcast, too.
We're mean, too. I called out my husband for his Joe. He just started to knit, and I'm like,
he wasn't even here to defend himself.
He wasn't.
That was really unkind.
He wasn't. Yeah, so, I'm like, oh, I'll show you his future Joes, assuming that the next one's going to be that
right?
Way.
That was mean, actually. I'm surprised anybody married you. Howard, if you're watching this, I am so sorry that you married her and you're, like, stuck now.
All of our viewers are like, wow, you're being so mean. But if I had $1 for every time somebody in my family said, why did you marry her? Or I'm so sorry you married her. I'd be a pretty rich person. Our family's so mean to me about it.
Howard, next time we see each other, seriously, start blinking torture in Morse code with your eyelids. I will get it. What? I'm just saying.
It's not torture.
He might need help.
He does not need help.
He might need help.
He needs help with his knitting.
Just help me. Say that.
He did good. He did good for his first project. It looks just like your first project.
They already saw my first project.
And it looks the exact same. It looks just like my first project too. He did good.
He did great.
Did great.
I'm just saying, you were the one who said he's going to have future Joes. He'll probably be a better knitter than you.
He will be.
He will be.
He pays so much attention to everything.
He's not going to have any Joes.
He's not.
He probably meant to put those lace holes in there, honestly. Because they're not even, like, it's a really fancy design. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that was intentional.
So, probably was.
Yeah,
or he was just doing it to, like,
I don't know make
me feel better about himself. Oh, he dropped off a bunch of stitches off the end, so I tied it off.
I'm all over here like this.
I know. I hope they can see it.
Bye, guys.
All right. Anyways, so I'm a mean girl. Whatever.
Yeah, you're a little mean. Well, I mean, honestly, people can't be surprised.
They can't.
No.
It shouldn't be shocking by now.
It's not really a title as much as it is a disclaimer.
I guess, yes, a disclaimer. At this point.
Yeah.
By episode 3, if you haven't figured out that we're just...
I gotta get Neil to knit something so I can show it off. Look at his Joe. That way you're not the only mean one.
I'll be the only mean one.
But I won't tell Neil about it. He doesn't even watch our podcast. I could literally
Are you serious? He doesn't watch it?
No, he doesn't watch it at all.
As soon as, like... In fact, just the other day, it was yesterday, or day before yesterday, Howard was like, oh, it's about time for you guys to do another podcast, isn't it? Like, it's been a week. He, like, as soon as it's up, tomorrow morning, first thing, he'll be watching this.
On his big screen TV.
Mm-hmm. He pulls it up on the TV and sits there and watches something.
What does it feel like to sit there and watch your zits? Like, Like the size of your fist on the TV. What?
So, well, I don't really pay attention to my zits.
I would.
Sometimes I'm like, oh god,
no,
I touch my face a lot, or like,
I need to start
why did I
naming
say
my
that?
zits, God. No, that's awful.
That's
I wouldn't.
not. But I do. I watch my face on the big screen, and like, my son's like, Mom's on TV, and Dad's like, yeah, she's on TV.
You want to do a shout out to RJ?
Hi, RJ. Hi, Zoe. It's like a whole.
You're on TV.
It's a whole
That's
family
amazing. You're
event.
famous.
Like, we watch my podcast together.
That's embarrassing.
That we watch my podcast together?
Yeah, for me, it's embarrassing for me.
Oh, well, no. I
like to put
it's
this
a
out
family
into the
event,
world
like, with
and then pretend that
popcorn.
nobody ever sees it.
No,
It's
my
embarrassing.
family is very supportive.
That's great.
It is.
That's great. My family.
My family loves
I don't
my
think my
knitting.
kids
Like,
know
my
what a
son can't
podcast
wait for me
is.
to finish my...
Oh no, they
his
accidentally
sweater.
found me on YouTube because I left it logged in.
Oh.
They're like, "Why do you have a video on YouTube, Mom? You said that we shouldn't watch YouTubers." I'm like, "Well, the YouTubers you watch are like the video game ones, and
Whatever. So I can show
They're
people.
not even-
So I can
they're
show people my Pookie sweater.
right?"
I want the world to know.
They watch YouTube videos, and it's literally just somebody playing a game. They're not even on the screen. It's just the game, and it's games that they don't even play.
All right.
Okay,
Why are you sitting so high now?
because we got up because you had to pee.
I did. Sorry. I couldn't hold it anymore.
Is that better?
The bladder of like 2-year-old.
okay.
All right.
Yeah, you do. Okay, so
All
that
right.
was it. Join our Tin Can Knits Along. We are super excited to see everybody's stuff. Super excited to knit along with you guys. And that's it. So we will see you next week.
All right.
Okay.
Bye, guys.